year and he's not been back for a long time. Are you ready for your headliner tonight? Much better. You know him from Mr. Show, you know him from Mandalorian, you know him from Comedians of Comedy. Makes a noise for my very good friend, Brian Posehn!
One more time for JT, you guys. Keep it going for your MC, Billy and Chris. Keep it going for yourselves for coming out in 40-degree weather. I'm happy to be here. It's been a while. I fucking love this city. I flew out this morning, so I came straight here, got to the hotel, took off my running shoes and put on my comedy shoes and put a metal t-shirt on, and here we go. I mentioned running shoes, that's what I wear at the airport. I don't, however, wear them for running. I think I got about 15 seconds of running in me, and then I gotta turn around and fight whatever's chasing me. Let's be honest, that's the only reason I'm running in the first place. Somebody triggered my fight or flight, and I chose flight. Forgetting I've only got about 10 seconds of wind in me, and then I'm like, okay, I guess we're doing this. I got winded walking out here, so fun. I'll talk about how fat I am in a minute. First, we'll just get right in. This is so weird, you guys eating. It doesn't feel like a comedy show. It's like I'm at somebody's prom. Last time my son saw my penis, weird segue. It's the third weirdest segue you'll hear from me tonight. I've numbered my segues according to weirdness. That one tracks in at 3. Wait till you hear number 1. He's 14 now, and he's got my voice. So we just hear fuck coming from his room all the time. I'm just like, is he masturbating or playing a video game? Is he mad at Call of Duty or his penis? Fuck. We see him for feedings. It's like the only time he comes out of his room. He's nude most of the time. I get it. I would be too. Goes to private school, he comes home, takes that shit off, and nudes it up. Call of Duty's more fun than the nude, I think. He's nude. He came out recently, and I was like, wow, look at that. He's got a furry penis. Looks like Robin Williams. Robin was a friend of mine. He would love that joke. Thanks for saying your son's penis looks like me, buddy. Terrible impression, but anyway. Thank you. Yeah, it was. Fuck you. Do better. Oh man, I was looking at my son, and I was like, wow, look at that. My wife's like, I know, right? And I'm like, okay. Dial down the enthusiasm for our son's ginormous wang. He saw me, he was 7, and like we treated him like hippies when we were little, or when he was little. We were just like, you know, it's the human body, it's natural. And I cruised out of the shower nude. Now I shower with shorts on, but anyway. I cruised out of the shower, and he's 7 years old, and he pointed at my genitals, and he goes, Daddy, the atrocity. And I was like, holy shit, that's amazing. That at 7 years old, you have the word atrocity in your regular vocabulary. Points for proper usage. That private school we're paying for is doing their job. Also, fuck you, bruh. Show some respect for daddy's junk. Respect where you came from. I recently took him down to San Diego for the Comic-Con, and I was performing, and he came and saw me. He's never seen me before do stand-up since he was a little kid. But he's 14, and he's a teenager now, so he's like, Dad, are you gonna embarrass me? I go, well, there's a joke where I talk about how your penis is bigger than mine. And he's like, I'm cool with that. I was like, I would be too, dude. That must be sweet. I mentioned I'm from Northern California. I was raised by hippies. It's made me look at the world a different way. I grew up very liberal. I met my wife down in Los Angeles, and she's from Central California, which, if you're not familiar, that's where we make our Christians, out in California. She's very conservative when I first met her, and so I taught her empathy. Oh, you can care about somebody you never met? Yeah. Just use your heart. What is heart? Oh, okay. Now I'm like Captain Kirk explaining love to an alien. I won't do an impression and piss that dude off, so. With my inferior Kirk impression. My wife's brothers, she has 3 brothers, they fucking hate me. Because I'm the guy they see on TV. They watch Fox all the time, and it's talking about liberal Hollywood elite, and they're like, I know that dude. He fucks my sister occasionally. As far as they know. Occasionally is right. Birthdays and holidays. But fucking on Jesus' birthday, that's not true. My wife hates that joke so much. I'm having fun. My brother-in-laws, they want to fight me now, and I'm like, dude, it's Thanksgiving. Like, I just want to eat your mom's turkey. That sounds weird. I just want to eat your mom's tender turkey with my hands. Weirder, sorry. One of the guys, one of her brothers, her oldest brother, is gone. He's not just right wing now. He's like a conspiracy guy. He believes all that QAnon shit. The one thing I like about full QAnon people and full MAGAs is how merged up they are. They're like insane clown posse fans. It comes real handy, you can pick them out of a crowd super easy. Like, that dude, we'll never be friends. He's become my new Ed Hardy. So I gained weight, I've gained a lot of weight in the last couple of years. I'm now losing, because I'm on the shot, the I got Wegovy, the shot. I wasn't fat enough last year, and then I got 40 pounds heavier, and I'm like, how about now? I won. Now I get to lose weight after gaining 40 extra pounds. I'm on the shot, and part of the problem is I got heavy during COVID. Before COVID, my mom passed away, and don't feel bad. One of the last things she said to me is, "You're the fattest you've ever been." She said mean shit my whole life. That's why I'm up here with a microphone trying to make friends. Will you be my mommy, Philadelphia? She said that, and then during COVID, I took it as a challenge. I was like, I'll show you the fattest I've ever been. Watch this. Part of my problem is we've got food delivery apps out in LA like everybody else, but we also have weed delivery apps. I was gonna quit weed, and then it got so legal in California, I'm like, well, I can't fucking quit now. This is what what I wanted my whole life. The first time I combined the weed delivery app with the food delivery app, that shit made me believe in Jesus, you guys. And I was kind of a Satanist before that. But I got the weed and the food to line up, and I was like, there's gotta be something bigger out there. You don't have to be a genius to do this. The key, order the weed first, right? Super obvious. I order the weed first, I got the weed, I order the food. I'm in my backyard, I'm smoking a pre-roll. I'm like 2 hits in, feeling nice. I get an alert on my phone that the burrito man is pulling into my driveway. I'm pretty sure I hugged that guy, you guys. Called him the burrito angel, lifted him up a little bit, rubbed his head, made him feel like a pretty lady. Kick your feet out, dude. Does that feel nice? I just sent him gently on his way. Kept getting the same food delivery dude, and we bonded over movies and stuff. We were talking about The Mandalorian one day. And then the DoorDash dude shows up, and he's like too friendly. He thinks we're pals. He's like, second lunch, huh? I was like, fuck you, dick. Don't judge me. Am I coming back for dinner? I'm like, not with that fucking attitude you are. You know who doesn't fat shame me in front of my house? Uber Eats. Uber Eats is super chill about my consumption. Also, Postmates Malone. Super chill motherfucker. Postmates Malone shows up, hands you your sandwich, draws your name on his face, does a little mumble rap, and he fucks off in his e-car. Thanks, Postmates Malone. I got fat shamed by my favorite TV show. I'll explain. I was binge watching The Simpsons, and I got that Disney Plus. The Simpsons is my favorite show of all time. It's had some bad years, but the early stuff was so good. And so I was watching things. Started from the Christmas special, came out in like 1990, and then I watched all the way through. And I thought it was season 8, where Homer Simpson is the fattest he's ever been. But I told this story in San Diego, and a nerd yelled, season 7. And here's the thing about nerds. They can get their confidence up enough to yell something from the dark at a dude they've only seen on TV. They're right. Like, take that dude at his nerd word. He worked through some serious confidence issues to be able to yell at you. He's like, season 7. And he was right, it was season 7. Where Homer's the fattest he's ever been. He gets the moo-moo. He gets the fat guy hat, remember? At one point, he weighed himself in that episode. That morning, we weighed the exact same amount. I took that shit personally. I was mad at Simpsons writers from 28 years ago. I was like, fuck you, Bill Oakley and Josh Weinstein, executive producers. You don't know me. This is what I do with carbs. It's not that I can't wipe my ass. Second way to segue. We did it. What do you mean? Thanks, Dora the Explorer. But it's become more difficult. The heavier I get, the more difficult it is to get myself clean down there. I had to shit on a plane recently. Let's be honest, no one wants to shit on a plane. No one gets on a plane going, man, I hope I can fucking blow first class out of here. Watch this. I feel like I got one brewing. I'm gonna bum everybody up to the front of the plane. It was 40 pounds ago, so I couldn't even get into the bathroom. I couldn't get in and turn around, I realized. So I just backed in. I swear to God. I caught eye contact with the flight attendant. She saw me doing this. So I just said, fuck it, and I winked at her. Because Fucking, there's nothing worse than a stranger winking at you, man. A dude did that to me at the mall a couple weeks ago. I wanted to murder him. Like, don't fucking wink at me. We don't have a secret. What's the fuck is wrong with it? So I just went, real heavy. And then I just beeped as I backed up. Shut the door on her. So, I didn't even wipe that time because I was just like, I couldn't. I'm like 45 minutes left to flight. I'll get home and take a shower. True story. Too much sharing. You guys still eating? What's going on? So what I gotta do, and I always worry about this because I hope there's a stool on stage, but I hope it's not as tall as this one. This is gonna be fucked. Hey, if I pass out doing this bit and fall and smash my bird beak on the floor, start filming. Oh yeah, that's better. Thanks, JT. I could do that if I had to. Well, this is what I do at home to get clean. I get off the toilet and I'll just fucking Jean-Claude Van Damme the sink. I should put that stool over here and time cop the shit out of it for you guys. Just fucking do some splits. I really do this because it's important that I get clean. My wife calls it an imperative. So what I gotta do is I lift the junk up, and my arm's still too short, so I gotta like pop it out. I just pop my shoulder out and then just dead arm it. Just so if I get in there, I cover my hand with like tons of toilet paper too much. Duct tape it on there. Make a real shit mitten. Just fucking that. And then my wife walks in, I'm like, I'm doing this for you! Then I gotta pop it back in like Lethal Weapon 2, 3, and 4. Hope I only shit twice today. Not sure my shoulder can hold up. Only one more joke about how gross I am, and then I'll move on to something else. I know I'm taking this show literally to the toilet. We'll move out of the bathroom for this one. I have an outie belly button. I hate it. Technically, it's a hernia, but why would you get technical during a comedy show? I also have an outie penis, or I have an innie penis. I blew it. I don't have an outie. The outie belly button, the innie penis. Terrible combination. Most fellas I've heard have the reverse. You have that outie penis and the innie belly button. That must be so nice. I stand in front of hotel mirrors while I'm alone, just pushing on the outie, hoping the penis pops out. Boop, nothing. Boop, nothing. A little fucking dust ring pops off the tip of my dick, like a cool guy vaping. How did you do that? Make a perfect ring. That's amazing. I hate the innie. People don't believe me that my penis is small. They're like, you're a huge dude. You're like an ice monster. You must at least, that's a D&D thing. You must at least have a normal sized penis. Nope, baby penis. My dick looks like a Shar-Pei hiding from firecrackers. You know those wrinkly dogs? And it's March and your neighbors are letting off M80s and you're like, where the fuck do they get M80s in March? And your dog's like, oh, I don't know. That's what my penis looks like. Hiding in the curtains. My balls are my curtains. Eat up. Back to the outie. Oh no, one more thing about my penis. I forgot. I came up with this visual a couple weeks ago and I have to share it with you. It looks like a pig in quicksand. That's what my dick looks like. Just taking its last breath. Just a little snout just sticking out of the quicksand. My wife used to think I would cheat on the road. I'm like, there's no fucking way I'm cheating. How low does some woman's self-esteem have to be to approach me after I talk about my pig dick? I want to see the pig in action. Get out of here. I'm having fun. I'm forgetting where I'm. Oh, the Audi. Yeah. It's hot up here. Yeah, right? Totally. Yeah, I agree. Let's see it. No. You don't have that kind of money, man. I'll show you my penis for free, but the belly button, you gotta have 1.5 million in unmarked bills in a Vans bag out by the dumpster. We'll make an exchange and I'll just flash it at you. The penis, I'll let you take pictures. I hate my Audi. You know who loves it? TSA dudes. TSA dudes want to touch this. Oh my God, it comes out of the total recall machine and they're like, what the fuck? Let me get a hold of that. I've had 3 dudes touch it and I'm like, what about that whole age of consent thing we're going around with? Like, how about asking first? Me too. The guy, first time it happened, I don't even remember any details, like I blacked out. Second time, I was flying to the East Coast, like here from LA, and like this morning I had a early call, 4 a.m. I got up, I had a 6 a.m. flight. So I get up at 4, I wake and bake in my backyard. I order the Uber. I fall asleep in the Uber. I don't recommend that to anyone in here, but I feel pretty confident if the Uber driver wants to do something gross to me, he's gonna have to like call a friend. And that's a weird call to make at 5 in the morning. Like, dude, you got a tarp? Who is this? So I got to the airport unmolested as far as I know. And I cruised through the total recall machine. And the guy goes, sir, what's this? And just grabbed me. And I'm like, it's my body. My body did that to keep my guts from falling everywhere. But what was I supposed to do when he grabbed it? Go, pumping fresh? Or do what my dog would do? Like, found my spot. Keep rubbing. The last time it happened, I was flying from LA to San Francisco, which is a super short flight, and you're like in the air for like a half hour. I still show up at the airport high as fuck. I come out of the machine. This time the guy doesn't ask first. He just grabbed it and cupped it and goes, what is this? And I go, quite possibly one of the most awkward moments of my life. And I winked at him. And he recognized me, he's like, oh, I know you. Yeah, I go, yeah, you know, just so you know, I'm gonna be talking about you for like 2 fucking years. He's like, fair enough, let go. So, I'm gonna change the mood, here goes. I almost died last year. If anybody follows me on social media, you can see the car. It's up on social media. It's amazing we walked away from it. I talked about Los Angeles. I don't know if you've been on the LA freeways. If you haven't, fucking don't. Spare yourself that. You take your ass into your hand anytime you go on an LA freeway. We drive a safe car. We have 2 cars. My wife drives the sexy one. I drive a Honda Odyssey minivan. Cause I'm fucking metal as fuck. Pull up to pick the kid at his private school cranking Sepultura on one. Let's go. My blue minivan. We got the Sirius package. It's the elite package. It's just like my brother-in-law's. I am a Hollywood elite. They're right. Had to get the elite. The elite comes with the full Sirius XM, and I love Sirius XM because I don't always listen to metal. Like sometimes I'll try some. I'm a yacht rock guy sometimes. So we're cruising down the freeway. I got my son in the back with my wife. I got my friend Jeremy in the co-pilot seat. We're cruising. We got Sirius on. We were going to see the movie The Big Lebowski on the big screen. Yeah, one of my favorite movies. My son loves it. And so we're taking him to see it on the big screen for his first time. And because he's watching it at home on the TV. And we're cruising. We got Sirius on. I've got, I guess my wife had it on before, so I had never listened to it, but it was the Guitar Hero channel. And I'm playing Jeff Beck, and I like Jeff Beck. And then Edward Van Halen comes on. Yeah, one of my favorite guitarists ever. But they're playing my least favorite Van Halen song, Why Can't This Be Love? From the Sammy Hagar era, which I'm old as shit. That's not my era. I'm David Lee Roth.